So we spend a lot of time at the high level making sure that students' mission and vision and their big picture and questions are clarified. But a big part of our program is making sure that students are actually accountable and doing the work week by week. So a simple tool that we use to do this is actually our venture update piece. And when students actually mature and their ventures mature as well, they'll typically give out these updates to advisors and mentors in their own network. So it makes a lot of sense for us to kind of hold them accountable as well. So we try to tie in everything that we do at iVenture together, and the venture update piece is a great part of that. So looking at this actual piece, we have an example team, Cast 21, they're working on a waterproof better cast. And we always start off our seminar and our iVenture program with these updates, because the biggest part of our program is actually community feedback and peer support. So with this, we start off with a quick update on what this team has actually done. And they have 3 bullet points here, focusing on customer discovery, product development, and how their team has actually grown. And these are all key things that help motivate the group and also give us some context to what they're actually talking about this week. Following up with that, we always ask each venture to actually come up with specific asks and needs that they have for the community. And the reason is we have 10 to 12 different teams, almost 50 different students that all know plenty of people. So there's a chance that some of these asks and needs can actually be addressed by the group. Here, they're looking for approval, advice on the FDA process, and this other team has launched a Kickstarter. So if there's anyone in the crew that can actually help with that, this is a great chance to kind of look for that. Tying into our big questions and big updates, we look at how much progress they've made week to week on the hypotheses that they've actually made. So what are they actually doing to explore the questions that they've set for themselves in the beginning of this program? Tying a lot of these things together is our focus on the user. So iVenture focuses tremendously on customer discovery, and we want to make sure that people are building something that people actually want and need. So a big part of this is actually looking at what teams are actually doing, learning from customers. We actually require students to go out and talk to potential users, and what are the insights that they're gleaning as they work week to week. We talked a little bit about how much we set up SMART goals, and those are great. But again, the whole point of this update is to show what actionable steps each team is actually taking week by week to actually make progress on their goals. And at the end, we have key performance indicators. We want to make sure that the teams are actually tracking metrics that make sense. So a team could actually count the number of social media followers that they have. Is that helping answer the big questions that they have? Probably not. So the whole point of this venture update is to give us, as educators, a snapshot week by week of the high-level progress that they're making on the goals that we've set up at the beginning of the program, and also to help educate the rest of the community, including the other startups and advisors in our network, how best to support and continue to ask challenging questions to our teams so they develop their ventures fully. So this piece, the venture update piece, is actually listed with the attached documents for all the material that we've been providing.